Alright, so this is Plasma Admin. So it's basically a system similar to HD Admin that you'll have to pay for that includes more features. So I'm going to go ahead and start the game and show you what it's all about. So it currently has 8 commands because it's in beta still. But so it'll give you internal UI. So if you just press the right bracket button on your keyboard, it can show this. Or you can just type in the commands they're here. So you can customize the prefixes. So right here, you can customize how many prefixes you want. So there's currently the slash and the quotation mark. I'm going to be using the slash prefix for now, and you can type in any command that you want. So if you don't really know what you should try out, I recommend you type in slash commands, and it will print all the commands for you, and it'll give you a notification saying that it print all the commands. So this is all the commands are here. So some of these have 2 parts, which is shown right here, like what it means and stuff. And basically this part shows the structure of each command table and what it means. So another one that I can show you is JP. So JP stands for jump power, or you can just do jump power. So I'm going to press right bracket here. It'll show you all of the bodies / indexes for it. So you can do either JP or jump power, and then you can just type it in here. So I'm going to type in jump power and then 50. Then I can press it again to remove it. Now if I jump, it'll give me the default jump power. Again, if I change it to like 125, it'll give me a very high jump power. Next one is kill. So I'm just going to do kill and then corgi scripter, which is my username. As you can see, if I enter it, it'll say successfully killed corgi scripter, and it killed me. If I just do a random name, it'll give me an error saying invalid player username, and then the username that I inputted. Next one is speed. I think you know what this does. I don't think I need to showcase it, but I will anyway. Speed 25, as you can see. It'll set the speed to 25. 50, it'll set it to 50. Next one is give sword. So this basically just gives you a sword using insert service, and it loads in Roblox's official Link sword model. So sword, and it won't give me anything, because I actually forgot to type in the username. So sword me or sword corgi scripter. As you can see, it'll say successfully gave player a sword corgi scripter. Next one is fling. So fling basically just flings the player. I think you know what that does. Fling corgi scripter. As you can see, I'll get flung, and after 3 seconds I'll die. So the next one is commands. I already showed that. Next one is FF. So just do FF, and it'll generate me a force field. It will say successfully gave you a force field. If I type in on FF, it'll remove the force field for me. Now there's currently 2 force fields on me because I just now spawned in. Now if we wait for that to fade off, it'll automatically fade off after a little bit. Next one is no clip. If I type in /noclip, as you can see, I can walk through the wall. If I type in /clip or /disable no clip, it will disable it for me. And then another one, which is freeze. If I type in /freeze and then me, as you can see, I can no longer move. And if I type in /slaw me, as you can see, I can finally move again. So yeah, that's currently the system. I can show you all the scripts. So main server, this deals with all the commands. So this is the table that holds all the commands. Callback is what happens whenever you input the command. As you can see, there's currently about 8. I actually haven't counted, but this is all the commands currently. Of course, I'm adding more. This is actually a newer system that I'm making, so that's why there's not much to it. I actually started on it last night, so it's only 400 lines of code. This part is just creating a directory inside of replicated storage that will hold currently only one setting, which is the key that you use to open the internal UI, which is the little frame that shows up that shows all the commands and like the little input. Setup admin, of course, that's just what I call it. And I think you know what this stuff does, honestly. Pretty basic, straightforward stuff. This is for whenever you input a command. Down here, this is where it loads all the stuff. And this part handles whenever the player chats. It'll check, number one, if it has the proper prefix that's stored inside of the prefix table. Number two, if it exists in any body inside of each command inside the commands table. And number three, if it has one or two parts to it. So that's for the main server notification client. This is just for the notification. As you can see, this is it. And this is it right here. As you can see, I set it to invisible, and I set the position to off to the very side here, so you can't see it at the first. But then I set visible to true. I use tween service to make a cool little effect where it slides here to this position right here. This is where I set the message, which is this right here is something else. Another part is right here in the scripts, the UI directory, commands client. This just handles every single thing that goes on in the internal UI. Visibility toggle. This is basically just a really basic script that's used in you see this part, that's where the settings thing comes in handy, in the setup admin functions, the main server script. Notification client right here, and then you can't see it because it has to manually create it through the script. But then, as you can see over here, this handles the part where it presses the button. If it presses a key on your keyboard, and it will check if it's equivalent to whatever you set it to in the main server script. And this part, UI client, this is just for the input part and the dragging part, which is right here. This is also part of the dragging part, and that is actually one more thing. Wait, no, I already showed that. I'm stupid. And yeah, that is it for the Plasma Admin video showcase. Rodevs, I will send you the script, and you guys can verify. So hopefully I can get the intermediate scripter role from this. So yes, goodbye.